Good evening. Today, we're looking more at the coronavirus. And by the way, welcome to the show. And more interesting topics. This Give Me a Break Saturday starts now. First, the virus. It is a big issue here, and I've been telling everyone here throughout this show every day, but please wear a mask. These things are a big deal to wear. I know you don't like wearing them, and you think not wearing a mask is not a big deal, but to others like me, it is a big deal. We have people out there that are dying of this virus and no one has recovered, but these masks are seriously important to you, to me, and the safety and health of everyone here in South Texas and here in Oasis County. The case is overview. As of today, the numbers have risen to 14,000, with still 234 deaths. And here in the state of Texas, over 502K plus 7,000 death confirmed cases, while we're getting close to 9,000 deaths here in the state of Texas plus 293. And here in the United States, 5 million, we're getting close to 6 million have confirmed cases. None of them are recovered. The deaths in this country have over 162 deaths. Worldwide confirmed 19.5 million. The recovered ones are 11.8 million, and the deaths are 724K. This is from the CDC. This is from the CDC and what Texas is doing. I tell people, I'm telling you this all the time. You need to wear a mask at all times. It is really important to the safety of your health. I know you don't like wearing masks, but we all have to wear masks anyway. If all stores mandate that you wear masks, then we all have to wear masks. No matter what. If you have a medical condition, you cannot wear one. What's the point? The whole point is to teach children here. I mean, and if you don't want to get sick, what you must do. Then this is what you must do. You must try to wear a mask. Don't be all like, I'm not going to wear a mask. I don't care about the virus. Can't stress this enough. We all wear masks all the time. If you're going to go out shopping, you're going to go exercising, you need to wear a mask at all times, period. No ifs, ands, buts about it. And still, the biggest important thing ever is to make sure that you have your mask prepared and have a spare, and have 2 masks at hand. One spare for you, and the other spare is for someone who does not have a mask. If they ask you for a mask and you have one, please, if you don't have a mask, someone asks you if you have a mask, supply them with one. And even the RTA mandates that everyone else wear masks. But there is no but here. If all stores have to wear masks, then we all have to wear masks. If restaurants mandate that we all wear masks, then it's the same thing. There is no but. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like to wear masks. I don't care if you don't like. I mean, if you have a medical condition, I care. But please be careful out there for those who have a medical condition. For those who have a medical condition and cannot wear masks, please be careful. I can't stress this enough. We have to make sure that everyone is healthy. And if we want Trump to reopen America safely, we all have to wear masks. And even the city of New York is fining people $2,000 for people who are not in quarantine. And for those in the state of Texas, if you have the coronavirus and you're not quarantined for 14 days, you're going to get in trouble. This is not me talking. This is the state of Texas talking. You need to wear a mask, and if you have COVID, you need to make sure that you stay quarantined for 14 days so that you don't contract the virus any shape or form. I'm begging you, please wear a mask. I tell you this all the damn time. Only time that you're able to take off the mask is if you're eating. If you're eating at a restaurant, then you can wear masks. See what I'm talking about? So, from the bottom of my heart, I beg of you, please wear a mask. We need to protect ourselves and protect our health and not get sick. Coming up, it's back to school week. It's coming up, it's back to school week. The topic, dress code. What to wear and what not to wear on your very first day back to school as schools reopen because of the virus. And for those who are doing homeschool or online school, you cannot watch this. You can't watch this next topic. For those who are going to come back, for those who are deciding to go into home, for those who are deciding to go back to school, this is a must-see for you when we come back. Back to school time, and this time the topic at hand is all about the dress code. Now, for those who are going to pick up their favorite wardrobe to wear for back to school, I hope it's suitable and acceptable for dress code. But the thing you have to remember here is that dress codes is a very serious issue here for everyone here. So you might be thinking, oh, I can wear something like, tell you what, I can wear something like this. Hold on there. So let me show you. This is a V-neck. And V-necks can expose the part of the collar right here. It's like a collarbone exposure. Be careful of that. To avoid the collarbone, to avoid that, you gotta wear an extra shirt with it. Just remember that. And for those who are going to be like, I'm going to wear my tank top to school. It's not so fast. Those are out of the dress code because it's a distraction to the learning environment. What else can I wear with my tank top? You can wear a regular shirt. You can wear a regular shirt over it. That way, it won't be much of a distraction for everyone here. I mean, all over the news, women are saying that the dress code is sexist. I don't think it's sexist. I think it's teaching all students that this is what you can't wear and can wear to work or to other schools. I mean, you might be asking, well, what if we don't have dress code? It's to teach, it's to prevent distraction. Like, I understand you like wearing your favorite Daisy Dukes or short shirts. But it's a distraction to the learning environment. And as some of these articles we talked about over this period, I mean, just last year, this North Texas school did a video about the dress code. And even 4 years ago, the school told a 12-year-old that his pants were too tight. the pants were too tight. But it's the dress code. Dress codes are put in there for a reason to prevent distraction. And for instance, hats. Hats are a big distraction to the learning environment. And y'all might be like, why can't I wear my hat? Well, because it's a distraction to their learning environment. And what people mean by that is hats on, down, sideways, and backwards. They put the hats down so they can't see their faces. The hat rule came in place because they changed the disciplinary measure back in 1998 or 99, and at that time there was a situation where people were wearing hoods. The first thing it did, the simplicity of hats and hoods is that they can hide drugs and weapons in there. And that's a big reason why weapons are prohibited in all schools because of all this stuff. This is the main reason why shootings happen in school. Because people bring guns to school. Doesn't matter if it's a toy gun or not. If it's empty, it's still a weapon. Weapons in school is strictly prohibited, period. There is no but here. There's no if, and, or but about it. And if you have an issue with this, the principal has to file a decision. If you have an issue with the dress code, there's no need to go debate this over with the school board and saying, look, I would like to see a change here with the dress code. I understand that you're upset about this dress code, all this dress code here, but this is a very serious issue here. It's to prevent distraction. And with this hash and the people wearing their arms, I am not a distraction. I understand that. I really understand. Which brings us to the latest from 5 months ago. This was back in February. These people had a dress code meeting over the school. Had a school meeting over the dress code. What was the meeting about? This is not a debate. This is to prevent distraction from the learning environment here. And I understand you guys would like to wear one of your favorite shirts to school, but your favorite shirts, your favorite tank tops to school for your first day back, but be careful because it's out of the dress code. If you don't want to prevent distraction, you gotta figure out what to wear. If your school doesn't mandate you wear uniforms, then you have to wear a polo shirt. If you had a problem with dress code when you were a child, well, I understand that, but the whole purpose of the dress code is to prevent distraction. And dress codes may go too far here, but it's what the school board wants. You may argue about it with your district, with your school, and say, look, I would like to see this change. And they'll tell you, sorry, we can't because it's a distraction. Now, going towards this here, who can remember this from back in February 11th? A school meeting. A school district held a meeting about the whole dress code situation in a library. And it's all because of those leggings. Yes, I understand that you like to wear, all the ladies out there, yes, I understand you like to wear your leggings to school. But let me tell you right now, it's a distraction to the learning rooms. Next time, try to wear something nice. I know you're gonna get a boy to like you or stuff, but try to find something that a boy would like. A good dress, a good outfit. Try to think of something nice that a boy would like. More action when we come back. COVID-19 news now. Governor Greg Abbott is extending the original COVID-19 disaster declaration for all counties in Texas. This was back in March, but now the governor's extended it. Exactly. This is not me talking. This is the state of Texas. The state of Texas wants you to wear a mask, then the state of Texas wants you to wear masks. I can't stress that enough. You need to wear a mask at all times. This is not me talking. This is the state of Texas talking. Let me be absolutely clear. This is not me talking. It's not me talking. This is the state of Texas. The state of Texas wants you to wear a mask, they want you to wear masks. Now, with vehicles being banned on all beaches, they're buying permits. I mean, the beaches are closed because of this pandemic. And yet, many people are buying their fucking permits. Listen, how are you going to get to the beach? Find somewhere to park, then walk to the beach. Because, as Judge Barbara Canales said, it's a good hotspot for people, for COVID-19 people. No more than 10 people. And yet, you guys are saying, I don't care, I want to go to the beach, I want to go have some fun, I want to go get some sun. That's a good place for you to get some sun. At home, good place for you to swim. In your backyard pool. If you can't find a backyard pool, you don't want to spend a lot of money on a backyard pool, no, too bad. Too bad, so sad, I don't care. But the prices on these are going up because of all this. Now, if you want to pay for your vaccines, for your school vaccines for back to school, there is an organization that can help you here in Corpus. And it will do a great job to make sure that your child gets the best vaccine ever. And to help fight COVID-19. Those who might be saying, that might be a good idea, but I'm not going to have my child go to school unless he or she takes it. That's okay. That's good to hear. But better make that decision fast because next week because on Thursday online schools will be coming up. And if you don't have time, you need to do it fast before August 13th. Your child cannot miss their very first day of online school. You cannot miss a whole day back to school. And also giving free school supplies. If you can't afford school supplies because you don't have enough money, well, They're there to help you out. It's okay to find some school supplies. Find some good school clothes. You can go to Fala's, you can go to Bell's, JCPenney. Doesn't matter. I don't care. A great place to get you good back to school clothes. And find some good clothing to wear back to school. If it doesn't matter saying, can I wear what you're wearing? Like 2 button-down shirts? Absolutely you can. It's a great style. It's a great style for a suit. It's a good style for me. The reason why I like this is because it's a substitution for a suit. Pants, shorts, doesn't matter. It's a good substitution to wear a suit. And so, the biggest thing in Terraria is here is that we care about our students, and I care about people staying healthy when they go back to school. There's more coming up. Stay tuned. One of the problems that happens when we're in class, which is a couple things teachers dislike, is one, students falling asleep. Falling asleep during lectures, falling asleep during classwork. To admit to this, it sometimes can be very difficult when these eyelids feel like 50 pounds and it's physically impossible to stay awake, but we need to try to stay awake because teachers deserve to respect, especially in a classroom. And for those who might be saying, for those who are working late, who are having trouble sleeping because you're working late, you're up all night playing video games, listen, I understand, I know where you're coming from. But I know it's hard for all of us to get up in the morning, but I know it's hard for all students to wake up in the morning, but teachers do it even earlier than us, so there's really no excuse. It could be excuse. I mean, your excuse, list of excuses, your excuses could be, I was working late hours, I was up all night playing video games, talking to a friend, I was doing homework late, I was studying late. The video game thing could work, it's not going to work. Your teacher catches you sleeping in class, you're going to get in trouble. The method for all teachers, if you're listening, tell them to sit up. One time. If they don't sit up, have them stand. Walk around the room. Or have them go wash their face in the bathroom. It works. Another thing. Respect. Students disrespect their teachers. Teachers don't get enough credit, I believe. This is going out to all students who don't respect the teachers enough. Teachers don't get enough credit, I believe. Respect is an act of kindness, so please show it in your classroom. Don't disrespect your teacher. Your teacher tells you to do something, you do it. You don't talk back to your teacher. Your teacher tells you to sit up, you sit up. You don't talk back to your teacher, period. No buts. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Now let's look what's coming up. Now here's some stories we've been working on for tomorrow. Tomorrow night's Give Me a Break. More coronavirus, plus our back to school topic is going to be dealing with backpacks. What you should have in them, what you shouldn't have in them. That's tomorrow. And that's Give Me a Break for this. And that's Give Me a Break for this Saturday. We'll see you again tomorrow for Give Me a Break Sunday at 11:30 Eastern, 11 Central. Until then, follow us here on YouTube. Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and take care of those around you. Good night.